Hi, this is Rand Smith from System 7 Coaching, and I'd like to welcome you once again to another quick 5-minute marketing secret that we'll share just with you. Now, today is part 2 of one of the secrets called emotional triggers. And if you joined us on part 1, you know that we went through number 1 through 5, emotional triggers. Those little things that you can do, those little anchors that you can set in the mind of a consumer to get them to take the action that you'd like for them to take. So let's pick up where we left off and go to emotional trigger number 6, involvement and ownership. Talk to the prospect as if he or she already owns the product and is trying it out. Make the prospects use their imaginations to feel more involved in the buying process. And now the action step. In print and in person, describe the prospect as actually using the product or owning it. Use copy and words such as "see how the unit feels to the touch" and other sensually descriptive phrases. In person, ask the prospect to hold something relating to the product, or to turn the knobs, or to test drive, or test drive the product, or kick the tires. Anything that involves them physically in the selling process. Now, you guys probably recognize right away that when you're demonstrating homes, you're showing them to potential buyers. This is a great trigger to use. Get them involved in visualizing that they are owning the property. Where do you think you'd put your furniture? If you were to live here, what would be the first thing that you would do? Get them involved with the ownership. If you're looking to secure a listing, talk to them as if they've already listed with you. One of the things that we'll be doing is a virtual tour. Act as if it's already happened. Get them involved. We involved our sellers when they list with us in all sorts of activities. More on that later. Let's go to emotional trigger number 7, integrity. Are you delivering on your promise? Does what you say represent what you indeed will do? Do your actions match your words? All this is critical. A prospect will be less likely to buy from you if there is a shadow of doubt that you are not dealing with integrity. And the action step. Make sure everything you say is truthful and that you match your words and your actions. Always make sure you are not covering something up that might affect the prospect's satisfaction. Now that pretty much speaks for itself, so we'll go to emotional trigger number 8, storytelling. Everybody likes a story. It is an attention-getting technique that we have known and enjoyed since childhood. A story provides a human element to your presentation and helps you bond with your prospect. So the action step is this. Come up with a story surrounding your product or service that shows its use in a way that relates to your prospect. This is easy to do. For example, in short sales, you can tell a story about the family that you helped before them who had very similar circumstances, and you were able to get them out from a $700,000 loan where their property was only worth $300,000 and got them happily on their way. Storytelling, you may already do it, but it is one of the universal laws of emotional triggers. So let's go to emotional trigger number 9. Authority. Everybody likes an authority to rely on when making a buying decision. It makes a difference if the prospect can buy a product from somebody or a company recognized as an expert in the field. So your action step for this is determine the areas of authority that you specialize in and express these areas to your prospect. You might be the biggest and smartest, the most equipped, or even the hardest working. Whatever the advantage, show your authority. A couple of examples of this specifically in real estate. It might be that you specialize, so that's the same as being an authority. You specialize in homes that were on the market with one or more other real estate companies and they didn't sell, and you felt they should have. You specialize in helping people just like that get their home sold in 60 days or less, or you pay them. I gave you kind of 2 specialties there. So make sure you're an authority. People don't mind paying a little extra if you're the best or you're an authority at something. And you should be an authority and specialize in a number of different things. Whatever group of people you're helping. It could be in a niche market that you're an authority in that. In ocean view homes only. So remember, it can be multiple authoritarian figures or authorities that you're in. Okay, emotional trigger number 10. Proof of value. Regardless of the prospect's wealth, he or she wants to know that you are indeed providing good or great value. Truthful comparisons with other products or services, savings possible, or simply bargain pricing should be emphasized or superior results. Here's your action step. Show the value through comparisons with other similar products and/or services. Make sure your comparisons are honest and that the value you claim is substantiated. Now, this should be easy to do. The only comparison that I disagree with here is I don't think you should do bargain pricing. I don't think we should be reducing commissions. And you don't have to if you're doing a great job. Okay? But you can do a comparison to all the things that you do, let's say for a seller to get their home sold, and by comparison to everyone else, there is none. For example, if you offer guarantees, then and another agent doesn't, most agents don't, then you compare yourself to those agents, guess what? You have the better value. By comparison, there is none, and since they're paying the same amount for the same service, you actually have more to offer. They get more from you. Why? Because you're offering a guarantee. Because you're going the extra mile. Because you're saying that if they contact you, you'll get back to them within 15 minutes or less, or you'll credit them $50 from your commission out of the escrow. There's all sorts of ways for you to prove your value. Okay, that's it for Emotional Triggers Part 2. This is Rand Smith, reminding you have a great day. Be looking for Part 3 coming out soon from System 7 Coaching and in real estate workshops. Bye-bye.